EOL, please. EOL.
Thank you, Ricky.
Hey Ricky, is the damage still the same as last week?
Yes. It'll be like that for the rest of the season. No damage.
Simple.
Wait till the last motherfucking second. Try my setup soon.
Go Rebels, back down. Go Rebels, back down. Go Rebels.
He still says your name wrong.
Who?
The broadcaster. He says Todd Caudle. I told him it's Caudle.
I wish you could pull his ass out of the broadcast booth and be like, you better say my name right.
Caudale.
Going down the road, rapid.
Holy shit.
What?
Rocket just fucking ran me up the wall.
He said don't worry about it.
I did not say shit.
Todd's on a chat bid, so I gotta talk for him.
I'm just trying to enjoy this truck and keep it in peace. How much rate?
Just enough to get it slowed down for the corner. and burp.
If somebody hit me from behind, spun me out.
Goodbye, y'all. Goodbye.
Todd Caudell right now. Surprised Courtney doesn't watch him. Seen your boat.
What?
I said I seen your boat.
Yeah. It's fun.
Oh, I know what we're doing in 2 weeks. If me and my mom come down there.
Hello.
Yeah, we went.
In the ocean or what? Oh yeah. I seen.
Really big stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'll stand by.
Are you fucking serious? I'm dumping.
Sorry, man. Thank you, Dan. Not a problem, man. Thank you.
My spotter said to get behind to Chantra.
Ah!
Thank you, sir.
Not a problem, man.
Yes, sir.
I just try not to screw you guys up on your exits there. Thank you.
Biggest mover of the race is Todd Caudale.
I mean, I did. 'Cause I went from 17.
Yeah, you're up 6.
It's just fucking.
Who are you trying to catch?
Hey, still telling you you can. Go ahead, get you around your heart.
I was just cruising.
Yeah, temple.
Yeah, hi.
This is plowing like crazy. Hey, 25, we get a shot. Man, let's go. Go.
Come.
Thank you.
Nope.
Touching that knee.
I just don't get why fucking lap traffic's fucking.
I had to hit there. I was on the top. Say that again, John? I had to pit there because I was on fuel.
My right front is 81.
80.
But all
Pass
the
black
others,
coat, clear. There's that pass.
I got 81 on the
Pace
right
side.
front, 92 on the right rear, and 97, 98 on the left.
After review, it's just tough. I'm gonna call it a racing incident. Y'all are feeling you're trying to get around lap traffic. I get it, but it's gonna be a racing incident. No penalty.
Did you cause that one?
Yeah. No, they named it a racing incident.
Did you spin them or something?
No, I got it. Like, he's racing me for some odd reason, and I got a better exit than him. I'm in the middle. Didn't want to hit Crockett, so I kept it in the middle. Turned down in the corner because I could see his front end, and yeah, well, his front end met my rear. So, it is what it is.
Did he get penalized?
Yeah.
I'm up to 8 now.
P5.
Yeah, I see. So I can get down.
Watch the wheel spin. I don't even know who spun.
Oh, it was me.
Oh, you kept it going. I thought it was the 10.
No, someone. I would got clear inside, so I went down low and got spun out.
Sorry, Todd. I got hit.
That's all. So HA hit him. So HA should be.
Is that better than that? Lucky dog high.
Make sure we're starting this like we started the race, guys.
Why are you back there? Hit again?
Mm-hmm. Just fuel.
75.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Depending on if we get a long green flag run, then I'll take tires.
after looking at it, 19 gets in the back of the 39, and the 39 gets to the 25 bumper. I've looked at it multiple times, and it's hard to give anyone a penalty at this time. So it's going to be a racing incident again. Are we going back to green this time?
Yes.
Yeah, coming to green.
Plus, I'm on older tires, so I'm not gonna get ran the fuck over with newer tires.
Who has newer tires?
People up front.
Who do?
Mhm.
That'll be better for us.
Yep.
Good thing.
Nick, you on tires? Go ahead, take it in here. Thank you for being patient at least. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm still on the lap 1 tire, so.
Yeah, 10 more. I figured. All good. Shit.
Alright, now I'm taking tires.
See, Joe doored me to get around me and then took out the 104. Yeah.
Lucky dog coming outside.
Hey Don, just so you know that wasn't me that got into you. I didn't push up into you.
Thank you. I didn't hear you, did man.
No, I was pushed into you side on that corner.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Hey, Ken, you still on lap 1 tire?
Negative.
I'm on lap 1 tire, so I'm gonna have some guys behind me that are gonna be fast. Just I'll give y'all room. I ain't gonna fight you too hard.
You could block them.
No, I don't want to do that because I'm hoping I'll get a green flag run long, rest of the way out once I do hit, and hopefully they'll remember that I didn't block them.
To the green.
And are we taking the inside?
Incident was between the 104 and the 76. It was net code. Nothing y'all could have really done. About half a click worth of net code. So no penalty.
Okay, wait, Jay, you got this.
How is AJ up to the front? Is he on lap 1 tires?
Mm-hmm.
I got $5 on AJ. Anyone want to take that back?
Take it.
I got, after the first lap, he won't be in first place for $5.
I got $5 you ready to field.
Yes!
They got 5 on it.
They said.
Yes! Got him!
Oh, fuck, dude. That was great!
Alright, you grab us some fresh tires. I'll be out of your way as soon as I can.
Pick up a
I got through that. I'm at a 12x, but
Someone came up into the Chiwi or whatever, Chawi.
I don't even know what's
Three
going
Chiwis.
on.
Take car and two.
backstretch.
Oh, I'm last again.
I made it through somehow.
God damn it, man.
I bulldozed my way through, but I made it through.
Well, it was like all in front
Hi,
of me,
Kevin.
so I went low, and as soon as I went low, it just, the truck snapped on me.
I'm on OG tires, Dylan, so I'll get out of here.
10-4, rubber ducky.
It snapped on me, and I went through the rest. So, I'll be back here.
My move.
So 57 and 11 come together, but that's probably the worst set of net code I've ever seen in this stuff. That was awful, and y'all just had nowhere to go. It was net code, 100% net code.
five raffle for the next one.
Yeah, I don't know why they can't fix that in these trucks.
Tell me about it. I've lost so much I rating because of that stupid shit.
Yeah, I felt like you guys would have touched off the corner, but it would have been a slight tap. But I've never seen, John, I've never seen a truck off the net code do something like that. He went airborne too.
Yeah, I don't know how I held on to it, but I want to go back and watch that replay later. That was kind of crazy.
Should have let go of your wheel.
Trailer looked like it all exploded.
Check your pants too while you're at it.
You know, I was holding it down pretty tight, I thought. I was drifting up a little bit. I was pretty surprised that we got into each other.
Better, Crane might want to check and make sure your fingers are still all intact.
Hit it, man.
At the moment, yeah, the wrist is still sore.
From last week at Indy?
Yes, sir.
You know, if you switch hits sometimes, or get a PPD, like Kevin's, classmate or whatever he was, you might be alright.
That's a personal pleasure device, by the way. We'll see what physical therapy does to keep it getting you better first.
So you're gonna have someone else do it.
Is that what they call that nowadays? Yes, sir. You got a link for that, Kevin? Yeah, Joseph, I'll send it to you. I mean, and the cool thing is, like, you know, you can have, like, Pam Anderson or, like, any, like, you know, major superstar. You can get a version of her PPD, you know, sent right to you for your hand. It's great.
What?
Damn, you get a contingency from that Amazon link? No comment.
Fat beard, man.
With the flesh pipe.
Are you fat? Do you got a big beard?
race car rolling.
Kevin, if that was you, I think it was me coming up in the low side there. I don't know if you came down on me or I came up. If it was me, sorry about that, man.
I have no idea, Dan. All good. No
Good
worries.
job, Dylan.
Yeah. Well, I punted Joe. He put me in the wall, so.
I know we're running hard there.
I need to get around that fucking Justin swing guy.
Dive it.
Bro, I'm in down low, and he's like up probably 2 lanes. Coming off the exit of 2, he cuts so down. Like he just cuts
Oh, I
down
thought it
low.
was trailer park girls go around me outside.
The 8 is going to be a penalty on the 85.
I'll start and back. Yeah, I know. I figured I'd get an EOL for that, so.
Dan, I believe it's a 1 lap penalty.
Yes.
Get a chance, bring it to pit road. Chill at the exit, let you know when to go.
Are you talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, not a problem.
Now we got Kevin on first banners.
He's got to come back through the field.
Well, he's gonna catch me before he catches you.
Hey, exactly. Outside. I did that because then once
Do
I see.
Stop on the outside of almost the pit exit.
Just stop just before that pit road exit wall, leaving pit road.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, right here, I think those are green cones. I'm on the spotter cam, so I can't really tell. Yeah, right there. You're good.
Alright guys, I got 4 fresh tires, so just please move out of my way when I get to you.
Yeah, and once they roll by you, go ahead and catch the tail end. Catch that 3 truck.
Okay, thank you.
Well, you'd rather have the 85 behind you.
Happy to know that Senator in there. Let you just take the wheel.
Hey, Brent, after the race, let's go over your Irish and you're blinking on me a little bit.
pace car off too.
God damn.
Staying in my lap doesn't count because of it abnormal speed.
Did you hit the wall?
I hit the catch fence because someone drove under me.
Yeah, that'll be why it will say that. It'll say like invalid lap abnormality or some shit like that.
Starting here. Look at dog outside. Look at dog outside.
Lucky dog coming around the outside.
Terrible.
I get down back to that 57.
Going for a ride, Tyler.
Oh, really?
Still keep saying invalid lap.
Do you have more than 15 incidents?
I do.
Got to serve a drive-through.
Under green, right?
I do believe so.
Just make sure you get it done before the end of the race, otherwise it will penalize you after. Go, Torino!
I'm taking middle, Zach.
2 to green.
Middle. You got it, boss.
I'll just, I guess outside.
Brett Dan, I will be pitting after the green, so watch out.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate that. Somehow I ended up in pit road knowing. Well, some people totally disappeared there. When I was in that wreck. I don't know where they were.
Hey, race control, give me a pass and under the quarter of sharp finish. Can you clear that up for me?
Pace car into 3.
I still have 2 minutes of towing. That's going to cost me the rest of this race.
Did you go like into the infield or like over the wall?
No, it was sliding sideways, and all of a sudden my screen went black on the pit road.
Hey, Ricky, I had somebody just barely brush me and it took away my lucky dog.
There's a patch, you get back up there.
Well, you see,
Medulla oblongata.
Crockett and Sullivan, y'all net coded. Yeah, you're like, he got you, but you spun, like, as soon as he got away from your door. Fred, I'm looking at you right now. Hold on.
As I say, Joe, we weren't that close.
you take a look at mine afterwards, please.
Yeah, John, I don't know what to do with that because, yeah, you spun and then it just went black. I don't know how to get rid of towing on this thing as RC.
Do I get my lattice back?
Yeah, I can try. How many do we have the green?
Everybody stay low, everybody stay low. Just run it.
Still.
We'll have yet to do green.
Got 15 seconds left, 15 seconds.
Yeah, John, I can give you as many as I can before the race starts again, but I can't really do anything after that, if that makes sense.
We're two to green.
Stay low, stay low.
Want to just delay the caution then?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't delay it.
Clear the outside. Clear the outside.
It won't let me delay it, so I don't know.
Everybody stay down on yellow.
How many laps?
No.
How many laps are you down, Crane?
It says there's two down right now. Stay low, stay low.
He's good now, Crane?
Hey, Ricky, I still need my lap back, man.
Get your lap back. You were involved in the accident.
This is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, can you delay it one more time? Brett, go. Nobody touched you.
No.
It's still showing Crane one lap down as well. I don't know.
Brett, I'll clear.
Thank you.
Crane's passing everybody, laughing everyone.
I mean, on my screen he's showing blue and 1 lap down. I wasn't sure, so I don't know. Now he's back on the lead lap for me. It's showing
Yeah, he's good now.
10-4. 10-4. Great, if you get a penalty, let me know.
Say that again, Dylan?
We're going to be 3 wide into 1, just FYI.
Bill's gonna try and serve this penalty eventually. If we ever stay green long enough.
Well, if we don't, I guess, I don't know.
I need a black flag. Black flag, please. Black flag.
What happened to you?
I don't know.
Jumped in on 38.
Yep.
I was trying to there, Joe. I saw a 38 nose coming right at me.
I don't know how the hell I just saved that.
Aaron's ever stayed by the bell on the
I wasn't loose. Like, I could feel it in my pedals. I wasn't, like, tripping the tires, but I don't know. It was weird. I didn't know if maybe we had a little bit of net code and you gave me just a little bit of a shot and it sent me or what, but I don't know.
It could have been, man. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know what it is with these things. They just get sketched loose out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, here we go. I gotta take the outside. That's the only way.
Alright. Dylan and Zach, that was definitely netcode. And then the 57, it was also netcode. So I'm going to blame racecpi.com on the netcode. So, yeah, these netcodes are terrible tonight.
Hey, you shut your whore mouth.
I'm telling.
What are you gonna do? Report me, Jeff McConey?
You're goddamn right.
Went into me at all there. I thought it was kind of strange there. Hey, Ricky, can you submit like the netcode accidents for tonight and submit them to iRacing for review to see if they can, I guess, I don't know, have them in their notes to try to fix this crap?
Take the outside, Zach. Alright, here we go. If a caution comes out, I win the fucking race.
Oh, I'll make you win the race.
Once again,
The 57's
they
on my
tried to
outside.
serve this
I'm going
penalty.
to use
Watch
his
out,
ass.
Charlie.
You got that. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up.
That's literally had this black flag for 20 laps.
Thanks for the good on my race.
Y'all can't make it one lap.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You gotta finish the race, Matt.
Matt.
Yeah, I got a black flag because of that damn shit. Absolute garbage.
Dang, Dakota, I was hoping to race that out with you.
I was hoping these two up front were gonna wreck. Nice job, man.
Thanks, man. You definitely made me earn it. Thank you for the clean racing too, Zach. Appreciate it, man.
So what happens when I didn't get to serve this penalty?
Should we just clear those penalties or what?
I mean, you tried. That was, the last bit of that race was ridiculous. There's no way you could serve it.
Yeah, he kept letting us know that he was trying to serve it, so he definitely tried. So if you guys could take it off, I think it's fair.
I think nobody should get counted.
I did.
The pack to try to get on pit road every single time.
But then I was 15 spots because I was taking on them like that.
Well, we're going to have to talk about it with Carl. I'll make sure to save the replay and go from there. Get it up to like 365 or something like that. I'm at 370. Well, at least we know you blow your tires before you blow your engine. Dude, I'm at fucking 450. Where you at now? My oil temp's at 500 degrees. I'm still trying to blow this motherfucker up. It ain't blowing up. Oh, it was terrible. We're gonna have to talk about it.
We're gonna have to look at this car because it was shitty bad net code.
Bad net code. Tyler Bramble and Matt Crockett both had to do pit road drive-throughs and couldn't because people couldn't keep it green. And we ran out of laps. So I took the initiative just to clear them and then talk about it. So that way, you know, they didn't fall down the order because Tyler and Crockett
Crockett
both.
still finished 18th though.
Yeah. Well, Crockett bitched about it as soon as the race was over because nobody could keep it clean. But Bramble, every restart, said, "Hey, I'm going down into pit lane. Hey, I'm going down into pit lane," and a caution would come out. So I cleared Tyler's because he attempted to do it, but we couldn't keep it green.
Yeah.
But it just terrible. The net code, absolutely terrible. Crane got net coded and spun to the infield, didn't touch the wall, and got sent into pit road.
Nice.
which
That-
Oh,
was
why? I mean, there wasn't hardly any netcode in the freaking ARCA race.
well, the truck is terrible with netcode. That's just the truck. But I'm still in the session, so once I get done with my interview, I can get it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hop up to admin channel real quick.
Yep.
Go ahead and bring in Dylan here. And Dylan, it's Ricky and John in the booth. Got a coffee bud.
Yes, sir.
Well, man, congratulations on the win. It was kind of chaotic there towards the end of this race. The beginning of the portion, it was fantastic. It was you had green flag stints going left and right, and then it looks like you just played your cards right and came in, got your tires, made some moves there, made some Dylan. I'm gonna say Dylan McDonald type moves. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
not nothing against you. Just had to get around those guys with worn tires and just kind of walk us through like trying to get through those guys who already took tires and trying to get back to the front.
Yeah, Dylan McDonald got to be Dylan McDonald, I do pride myself on being an aggressive driver. I mean, everybody knows that, but I try to keep it as clean as I possibly can. And the tires, with people on older tires and me and my cousin Todd and everybody in the back on newer tires, it made it a really big challenge to get all the way up through the front. Got walled a few times, got net coated with Joe Sullivan. I got to Joe's outside, going down the front stretch, and got put in the wall. So I made sure to get back around him on the outside cleanly. But yeah, it was an absolute dog fight out there, man. I'll tell you what, that was palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. But yeah, it was still a blast. Driving up through the field, multiple times tonight.
Yeah, and talk about. I asked the third place finisher this. Didn't really get to talk to hear the second place interview. I have to go back at work and listen to the broadcast for that. But man, talk about the net code. I mean, I told third place I've never seen net code that was pretty bad, and I don't know what it is about these trucks that just have such terrible net code. But man, we saw the net code with you in the 51 late on one of the restarts, and like nobody gets touched, and then all of a sudden like people are flying through the air.
Yeah, the net code absolutely terrible. It just feels like okay. Put it like this: you're in Texas, I'm in Indiana. I virtual slap you, and you can feel it in Texas. That's just how bad the net code is with the truck. And you know, uh, we're sitting there. I'm running. I'm trying to keep Zach behind me, and I didn't feel him hit my rear bumper. I wasn't getting loose out of the corner. It felt great. And all of a sudden, I'm pointed down to the inside wall. So me and him talked about it. We got it all squashed, whatever. And I guess people thought that I was the cause of the caution on that last one, but caution was already out. We were just trying to get it all woed down, but I stayed in the gas just because, he was right up on my back bumper. But yeah, that deck code, super crazy. That's why I don't try to pinch people in this truck, whether it's officials or if it's league races, just because of how bad it is. You can definitely tell if it's net code because your truck will fling up in the air like nobody's business. So just wanted to try to keep the pinching to a bare minimum here tonight.
Yeah, man, where you walked away with the W tonight. Hopefully, building some momentum now, right? I talked in the ARCA race how you kind of struggled with just trying to complete these races. You feel like Mark Gonzalez, right? Where you're fast, but you can't just finish the race. And so now you got a chance to finish the race. Got a chance to get a W. We go next week to Auto Club, and is the momentum in the 38 camp pretty high right now, or how what's the mindset also of going to Auto Club?
I don't know about momentum. I got a lucky win there. I backed into that win. Um, I just, I had the perfect opportunity to win both races last week at Indy, and I just shot the dog in the foot, so to speak, and consistency is gonna pay off, and with these fast guys in here, that's definitely where it's gonna have to zone me in, get Kumbaya, my lord, Zach Woods in the Discord chat or something to keep me calm throughout these races. But Auto Club, Highline Ripper, right rears only there, buddy. Arca, I'm not 100% sure. Hardly ever ran Arca there, so that's going to be new territory for me. But the truck, I'm really looking forward to the truck. I've ran a lot of laps. Granted, it was a open setup with the truck, but uh, I kind of take that into consideration when I go to run these fixed races.
Well, man, congratulations on the W. It's good to see you back in victory lane. You're one of my best friends here on the server. Good to see you get a dub. Anybody like to think on that 38 truck before I let you get on out of here? Because I do believe somebody else is waiting on us to join a certain channel.
Yeah, it's going to be a long list. For one, you and John up there and killing it up in the broadcast booth. Want to give a big shout out to my dad and his wife battling cancer. Hopefully she gets to pull through. Got to give a big shout out to everybody over at EPI. Joined them last season and it's been an absolute blast helping me get better and faster on the track and conserve tires. Got to give a big shout out to Dustin Hall. And it may not be on my truck, but it's always been a part of a car of mine, and that's going to be Jimmy Strong. Ran that Indy race Friday night for his nephew. Hopefully, he was looking down and watching and finally got to see me go into victory lane this time. Tried to do it yesterday, wasn't able to in the Jimmy Strong Ford Mustang, but got it done here tonight. And CRN 213 somewhere, Travis Auto Services, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, Dylan, congratulations on the W. Hopefully, we get to talk to you some more this season. Hopefully, you build on that momentum, and I'll let you at this time go celebrate with some of your team.
All right, thanks, man.
It's gonna do it for our race winner. It's gonna be
25 backs out, which he does a little bit. That's why the 11 almost got into the 25.
Yep.
And the 85, instead of just staying a little higher, taking a higher line, staying above that line, and giving Dylan room, decided to come down and block him. It's just a bad.
Or just take the line because the spotter never said that he was there.
Right.
That he was down there. So I can't necessarily blame the 85 because the spotter most likely didn't say there was anybody on the inside of him. So he comes down there and Dylan's there at the last second. But I mean, I don't think it's again because if Dylan wasn't 3 wide there on the backstretch, if you Dylan in here,
Yeah,
wide,
I mean, yeah.
Then I kind of understand, and I probably give the call on you, and this is your third one and you're DQ'd.
Yeah, but he was 3 wide. He couldn't even move himself down. Like right there, he's 3 wide. He can't go down any farther.
Yeah, that was my plan, was to move down. I told Todd I needed to move down, and he just stayed in it. He broke at the last second, but I was like, well, here we go.
Yeah, so you're clear there and able to start coming down. And I think the 85, he should have been a little more self-aware, and he just wasn't.
Yeah, I just... on top of that, I didn't want to shoot all the way down to the inside and then have Todd check up even harder, even though he got hit by Crane. But it just...
He checked up because Crane didn't.
Yeah.
Almost got in the back of him.
Yeah. I was like, well, I'll just hold, I guess.
Alright. So that's that. Now I gotta figure out who was where. How much of this replay did I save? Not much. Okay. So I'll need the full replay to figure out who was where.
That one, I ended up finishing 18th because I had the incident limit.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I need to look at is because I'm sure a lot of people got moved down in the order because of that. And
Right.
everybody's going to say, oh, I was 8th or I was 7th. Yeah, but if you got 15x, it's going to move you down the order. And that just is what it is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not giving you those positions back. So, all right. So what do we need to look at for the truck race?
Oh, what do you want to look
Everything.
at?
And
Huh.
Oh
Where do you want to
who
start?
has
Where do you
He
want to
said, "What do
start?
you want to look at?"
well, hold on. Who has the ARCA first? Who has the ARCA replay so I can
I do not. I was
I've got
pissed
it. I
off at
can
the moment.
reload it if you want, or you want to do the truck first, and then I can load up
No,
the ARCA for you.
I was about to say I'm
well, if
still in
you
the truck
can
session.
hold on. Let me bring up um the ARCA results here. Let's see where it has everybody. But yeah, if you can bring the ARC up in the meantime, John.
Yeah,
Let's just take a look at that because that should just be taking a look at the last lap and that's it.
6. Save. Okay.
So here's the question, and I don't know. I don't know where to go with this as far as the answer, but the drive-through. Is the drive-through worth it?
I mean, it
Do you have that
is.
many cautions?
Yeah, that
No,
is true.
I'm saying like when you get 15x having to do a drive-through.
I mean, it now in that sense. I mean, it works, but then when you constantly have cautions, they're not going to be able to get the drive-through unless they do it under yellow
And
and then
there's also
clear it,
the glitch that you can do it under yellow exactly.
and then
So
just have them clear it because they served, that black flag, which I didn't know what to do, so I just went ahead and just cleared Tyler and Crockett's
so
penalties.
here's another way that we can do it. Instead of 15x, you do a drive-through. You start getting points penalties after 15x.
Yeah.
Get behind that. I mean, I finished tonight with a 13 in the truck.
My
If you hit
concern about that
15,
is
you lose 5 points. 10 points.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
that's kind of what I'm getting at. My point is like, what do you have to make it though? Because you don't want to make it that. Okay, well, screw it. I got 15x and I can just drive like a tool.
Ah, no.
Penalized.
Yeah, put
No.
them point
What do you
penalties.
do it? Do you do it like at 15 you get a 1 point penalty and
No.
and then for every 2 after that you get another point. So at 17 it's 2 points, 19 it's 3.
And then if you get a 4x off of the
21 is
rib, you
4.
get 4
No, I'm saying
or 2 points for 4 incident points.
well, if you have 15 and if you have 15x, you would get 1 point penalty. If you're up to 17, then it's 2. 19, it's 4. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
3.
I'm saying like
I say if you hit 15, hit them with a 5.
Yeah.
And then every time they
every 5
every
after
time
that.
every time they get 2 more, or every time they get 2 more, or you could even be 4 more, so they get like another. That way, if they have an off track or whatever, who cares? But if you get another 4, you get like 10 or 5, another 5 or whatever. Just
Well, that's what
like,
I'm saying. So maybe you do at 15 you get a 5 point penalty. At 20
Yeah.
you get a 10. So
Yeah.
basically at 15 is a 5 point penalty, and every 5 after that is another 5 points.
Yes.
Or do you do it a point for each one? So at 16 it's 6 points. At 17
I mean,
it's 7
because
points.
sometimes it's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
a 1x,
Yeah,
like a
but
bump or 2x.
Yeah. All right. So
And as soon as I hear Carl, it's like, fuck, I hit 15 X's, and I'm like, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops.
Yeah.
And then you'd be really getting mad at me.
I mean, does that? Because I'm seeing more. Again, I hate changing fucking rules halfway through the season, but
I mean, I think we
damage
keep it
than
the way
good.
it is until the season's done, and we need to, I think, talk about it. I think maybe bring it to the table.
But the sound of
I
it
know
is
it's just
in this race, it ended up being really, really shitty because of it.
How many more races they got?
4.
They got less than half, and then I would just stick it out.
Let's see. One,
Unless it's
two.
just unless we're losing people.
Technically 4 more weeks, 5 more races because Bristol's were double.
So they're half. They're over half.
Yeah, they're over half right now. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not driving it, so I don't really give a fuck. But
Yeah, I know.
that's not a way to look at it.
No, I know.
I mean, they signed up for one way, and that's the way it should be. So I would try to kind of, if we can, unless it's that detrimental that it needs to be changed, or is it just this one race that it happened? Has it been happening in multiple races?
Well, I've heard it multiple times now where the drive-throughs have been, especially when you get those like 15x kind of like right at the end.
Yeah.
And you know, because if you get it on the last lap, what do? You know, even if it could be green the entire way, and all of a sudden you get that 15x on the last lap, you can't serve it. So you could be running.
That happened to McCoy, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, don't get 15x.
I know. But
but you were in one of the last corner. It's just like, yeah.
Okay, well, don't get 13 X's before that. Like,
well, and the fact that you'd have to drive through the pits anyway, so you're gonna lose some time in final positions anyway.
Right. So you're taking your chances. I mean, you shouldn't have got those X's in the first place. I mean, sometimes they're not your fault, but that's why that's why we don't have just 4.
Yeah.
Or 8. You know. But it's 15. Yeah, that's 4 wrecks that you could get into. Wrecks.
Maybe that's what we do. Every time you get something declared on you, like
we already have
can't
that.
you can't reduce the number of X's they have left, can you?
No, I'm not going back doing that now. No, but you get. I mean, like in the ARCA race, let's see. In the ARCA race, the 03 got 10 penalty points. Dylan got 6. Dawson got 5. Bullard got 5, and Chantry got 5. Like those are decent chunks of points. I mean, that's almost 3 positions worth for just the guys that are getting 5. The guys are getting 10.
You could also do, after you hit so many penalty points, you have to sit the fucking race. Sit a race out.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I consider doing, kind of keeping track on the side of the guys racking them up. But usually it's not necessarily the same guys week in and week out. Like I know everybody talks about Chantry, but he's not always the cause of these issues. It's a lot of other guys.
Ignored the living shit out of
Oh, he was pissing fucking Todd off.
A lot of times will come to light when you got one guy driving differently, like a fucking Larson or Chastain or whatever. Everybody's watching them. Everybody's trying to nitpick at him.
And the other point is he's a kid. So he's got extra eyes on him, and I'm not trying to go to bat for him. I'm not saying he's the cleanest driver out there by far.
No, I agree with you. I agree with what you're saying. I mean, I'm not out there on the track. Not out on the track with him then, but like it just, you do look at some of those people that are driving differently than maybe what everybody else is, and it's just a hindrance to some, when you get around them, and so it's just kind of like, oh my god, here he comes again, or there he goes again. So it's just one of those things, and he's got a lot of attention, but I don't think it's warranted to be and just drop him. But I think if everybody's held to the same standards, then we shouldn't have that issue.
Yeah.
Regardless if the kid's driving like a tool and he deserves to sit out, then you need to sit out. If Dylan's driving like a tool and he needs to sit out, then he needs to sit out.
Yeah.
So. All right.
What do you want to look at?
I guess, first of all, who was complaining about not being in the right position? Or should I say who wasn't?
Can't follow iRacing?
Let's see. So Sullivan says he was 7th. He's only got 4 incident points, so that's not the case.
7th, so Sullivan's up here.
Owens said he got 2x after the checker flag. Let me just see if that's right.
Let's see, Owens.
Yeah, so
after
Owens
the checker.
should only have.
Okay, so this is the yellow.
Yeah, because Kevin spun it into pit lane and Paul hit him.
Yeah, because they couldn't finish.
That'd be kind of weird to take out a.
Okay, so Owens, that's right. Um, so then Kevin would have some reduced too. So he was at 6. Let me just see what he is. Car contact. Yeah, so he should be down to 4 also. Just take care of those. That's the easier part of this.
Yep, Kevin.
Anybody else with that situation? I don't think I've seen anybody else mention about X. So Sullivan's saying that he was 7th. Crockett's saying that he was 5th. He only had 2X,
Okay.
so that's not.
Let's see. So right here, it's saying that Crockett is 1, 2, 3, 4. He's in 5th.
What did he end up in?
That's what we're trying to find out.
I mean, if we're considering this right here, the finish, right? Because this is when, after this, Kevin takes off.
Where's the yellow?
Back up.
Yellow's where it came out.
Well, here's the question. Where did the checkered flag come out? Because I'm wondering if these guys, the reason they got bumped all the way back is because
they passed the pace car.
Well, they passed the pace car, or they passed somebody that they shouldn't have.
So who is this?
But the only ones that are complaining about it were Crockett and Sullivan and Suggs.
Let's watch here.
Suggs said he was an 8th, but he finished 5th according to iRaces, so he's actually complaining the wrong way.
So
he should have shut his mouth.
So at this point, Dakota and the other ones take off. Zach stays behind the pace car. It didn't move Zach back.
No.
So
didn't move Foster back.
But with it being under caution, you gotta wait till it says the race is over. Good job. Yeah. With them passing the pace car like that,
so
yeah, I can see why.
Goes around and does another lap. So did it put him ahead? Did it put AJ ahead of?
No, he's in 13th.
Okay.
Did the 3 pass the pace car?
Let's see. Who is the 3?
It's Brett.
Okay.
That kid. Boy, he talk your ear off.
All right, so he's way back here.
No, not the 03, the 3.
Oh.
Red car.
The Coke.
You just passed it.
Time for a new mouse.
Where the hell is it?
Right there.
No, it's a 13.
Keep going. Keep going.
Oh, it's 13.
It's the Earnhardt Coke car. Even on track?
All right, let me go look over here. Brett Bullard. Let me see when he comes back on track. Okay.
Oh.
So they're coming up. This is the actual finish.
He was having internet
issues. He net coded out when they went across the line.
Yeah, that's where I seen because if you look at it, well, you can't see it, but I actually streamed the race.
Is he a lap down there? Is he a lap down though? That's my question.
It said he dropped to packet loss. I don't think he was. No, he was on the lead lap. He got his lap.
It says he's in 17th right here.
This is all kinds of fucked up then, because it has him 12th, 1 lap down.
Yeah, so he's 17th when the shit hit the fan. Like it says he's